for Michael Evans Jr.
All right, nigga, shut up, calm down. Fuck. That's why I'm single, nigga, for that nickname. Raw Dog Mike. Real quick, make some noise if you work in education, by the way. Make some noise if you're a teacher. Okay. Yeah, I work at a middle school, and I fucking hate those kids. I hate every kid that I've ever worked with in my life. Like, on the way here, I was thinking about one kid, and I was like, man, I hope this kid dies, you know? Mainly because this is one kid who makes fun of my hairline every day. It's fucked up. That's why I wear a hat. Because every day I greet the class, right? I'm like, hey, class, good morning. And a normal response would be, good morning, Mr. Mike. But every day this kid stands up and is like, hey, Mr. Mike, you don't have a hairline. It's fucked up. So one day I got back at him, I was like, you know what, kid? You don't have a dad. I still work there. I even went to the whole class afterwards, too. I was like, hey, class, knock, knock. Who's there? Not Jaquavion's father. I'll keep it real, though. I've been fired from every job I've ever had. Like, before teaching, nigga, like, I used to work as a security guard at the Giants Stadium, which, I got some broke people in the house, all right. So if you've ever been to a San Francisco Giants game before, the Giants security guards make $15 an hour. You know what that means? That means none of you are safe. $15 an hour, you're not securing shit, nigga, at all. You know what I'm saying? So I remember one day, these two security guards came out to me and was like, Mike, there's a big ass guy walking in with knives. I need you to go over there and stop them. For $15 an hour, I watched my boss get his ass beat. Got fired. After that, I started working at the zoo. I was working at the giraffe exhibit for $16 an hour. One day, two zebras walked in with knives, right? No, I'm fucking around. That didn't happen. I don't know, I'm just saying, like, working at a school is fucked up because, like, the first day of school, I saw a little girl get hit in the face with a burrito. I'm glad some of you laughed because I almost got fired for laughing. And throwing the burrito, but it's besides the point. These kids are fucking mean. Man. Sorry for calling you broke earlier, sir. It's actually someone I owe money to, my boy George. Make some noise for George. Yes. It's fucked up because while I'm in town, I'm like catching up with George, right? But have you ever been in a situation where you catch up with a friend that you owe money to? So you have to describe your life as if you haven't been spending their money? Because George was trying to catch up with me about like dating and shit, right? He's like, Mike, how's it going with you and the girls? I'm like, oh, George, it's going great, man. It's going cool. Went on a date the other night. And he was like, oh, a date? And I was like, oh, shit, no, like, to the park. And he was like, that sounds boring. What the fuck? All right. He was like, what happened after that? I was like, oh, man, we were rolling around in leaves and shit, having crazy sex. And he was like, oh, so that means you bought a condom. And I was like, no. Raw Dog Mike's what they call me. But then afterwards, he was like, then you definitely bought Plan B then, right? I was like, Plan B? Oh no, we're having a baby. He was like, damn, so that means you need money for diapers then, right? I was like, diapers? Oh no, the baby's dead. I thought this was a pro-choice crowd. I'm sorry. I thought niggas was ready. Now, I'll keep it real with you guys. My biggest gripe with fucking SFUSD, for the camera, San Francisco Unified School District can suck my dick, okay? Real quick. And I say that because for 2 months, I didn't get paid, man. For 2 fucking months, there was some type of technical glitch with SFUSD when we're in the tech capital of America, right? Which is fucked up. Like, have you ever been mad at your job, but not mad enough to get fired? You start doing like passive aggressive shit, right? For me, I just start playing slave movies on TV, like just for the kids, they would come in and shit, just. The principal will walk in and be like, Mike, you teach math. Why are you playing these historical films? I'm like, oh, I'm just teaching the kids what I'm doing here. Slavery. I was gonna teach these kids. I swear. Looking at my white friends trying not to laugh, nigga, see them? They're like, a slavery show. Actually, been thinking about adopting a kid. I feel like adopting could like save the world personally, the way I want to do it. Because I want to adopt a little white kid and have him infiltrate the Republican Party. You guys think it might work? Maybe? You know what I'm saying? Right? If I name something hella white, like Tanner, Connor, Trevor, no? School shooter, no? Obviously, there'd be that one day in his life, of course, where the kid's like, Dad, how come I'm not black like you, you know? I'd be like, well, Tanner, it's because you were sent here from the future to stop conservatives from ending the world. He'd be like, wow, who sent me, Dad? I'd be like, Kendrick Lamar. He'd be like, will I ever be black like you, Dad? I'd be like, well, Tanner, no. But once you stop the KKK, the NRA, and Fox News, you'll be the realest nigga of all time. There's another one. White friends are like, this nigga's the punchline. Do I laugh? Can I not? Listen, San Francisco has the most overly woke white people in one area. Can we all agree on that real quick? Is that, like, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's creepy. Like, I cut off white people in traffic out here for fun just because I know I can. I get the same response every time. I always get, hey, what the fuck? Oh. Fun fact about me though, man. So I was raised in a family where my mom is actually like a very conservative person and my dad is a very liberal person. And so growing up, I always thought the country would come together in that sense, like my parents did, right? But nigga, that never happened. But I had to stop though, man. Like, if the world was to end in a zombie apocalypse, who would you rather be around? A liberal or a conservative?
Damn.
Damn was the right answer. Because we all know it's conservative, right? Think about it, zombies coming after you. Nigga, who has guns and a bunker and weird shit like heat vision goggles, right? It's a conservative friends. Also, in a zombie apocalypse, I don't want to be around a liberal having a fucking panic attack the whole time. Nigga just, oh my God, are they vegan? Oh my, I can't, oh no. Do they need a hug? No, they don't need a hug, nigga, it's a zombie. I don't need empathy in the apocalypse, that's all I'm saying. I need ignorance, that's what I need. Like real quick, make some noise if you've ever had anxiety in your life. Make some noise. It's because you're liberal, that's why. Listen, anxiety is exclusively a liberal thing. It is. Only we go through that shit. Conservatives create anxiety. Liberals go through that shit. You've never heard somebody on Fox News like, oh, I'm anxious about the election. You know why? Because they rig that shit. There is one thing, though, that I always thought was ironic about the Republican Party, is the fact that, like, old white dudes that are Republicans always feel like climate change isn't real, which is funny as fuck to me, because I'm like, yo, when shit hits the fan, nigga, when it gets really hot, nigga, who's the most allergic to the sun? It's white people, right? Like, they're gonna die off first. Like, I'm just saying, it's gonna go, when the shit hits the fan, it's gonna go Mitch McConnell's gonna die, and then Taylor Swift, Steve from Blue's Clues. He's not real, nigga, shut up. And then all the way at the bottom, it's just gonna be Akon by himself in the end. He's just lonely, I'm so lonely. Is Joe Talbot in the house tonight? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Shout out to the director of The Last Black Man in San Francisco, who's a white man. I'm in that movie for 7 seconds, nigga. 7 fucking seconds. No, sometimes I use it like in dates and shit. Like if I'm watching Netflix, I'll be fucking right, and I'll hit pause. I'll be like, you see that? You fucking with a star. But anyway, you guys ever been to the store Hot Topic before? Yeah? You dressed like it right now, huh, sir? Make some noise from my adopted child, by the way. This white guy right here. No. I'm kidding, Connor. I'm joking. Hot Topic, to me, Hot Topic is just a store for the depressed. That's what I've seen. Depressed teenagers shop there. Depressed adults work there. Like, if you ever see like a happy grown man in Hot Topic, that's a pedophile. Either beat his ass or call the cops, nigga, whichever comes easiest for you. I was high walking past Hot Topic, right? I saw a t-shirt of SpongeBob, which threw me off because I'm like, you know, this nigga's too happy to be in Hot Topic, right? To me, it should have been a t-shirt of Squidward because Squidward is the most depressed cartoon character we've all ever seen. Okay, for those that don't know, this is Squidward's life. Imagine living next door to your least favorite coworker and his dumb fucking friend. And sometimes, when Squidward wakes up in the morning, both these niggas are just in his house. It's fucked up. Everyone's always like, oh, Squidward's such a Debbie Downer. I'm like, Squidward's gonna buy a gun. But I kind of fuck with Squidward, though. I feel like I identify with Squidward. Squidward is like, he reminds me of like a SF native artist, you know? He like lives in his own head. You know, he keeps to himself all the time. And like, SpongeBob and Patrick are like annoying gentrifiers outside, just playing pickleball and jellyfishing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Patrick is definitely a dumb white dude, right? He wears shorts no matter the weather. His name is Patrick, I mean. Which also means that SpongeBob is Asian. He's yellow. He loves karate. The nigga can't drive. Great work ethic. Mr. Krabs is Jewish, which means Plankton is Palestine. Free Palestine, y'all. You already know how I feel about that shit. SpongeBob joke. Relax. I'll calm down. 9/11. So on 9/11, I was in the first grade, and in the first grade, there was this legend at our school named Tyree, who used to shit in the urinal and get away with it all the time. He was the fucking man. I was always jealous of him. I was always like, man, I would love to be like Tyree. I want to be a legend one day at my school. And I found my opportunity because on 9/11, all my teachers were all crying and distracted. So I was like, now's my chance to shit in the urinal. And I did. I was really excited. The next day at 9/12, a day no one really talks about, all my teachers were upset. They were like, hey, who pooped in the urinal? This is not okay. And I just blamed Tyree. I blamed the same kid who did it the last 7 times. But what I didn't know was that this was Tyree's last straw. So he got expelled afterwards. No, trust me, I know that's fucked up, but by comparison, it's not the worst thing that happened on 9/11. So I'm single. Probably gonna stay single after that joke. I've been a lot of complaints in the bedroom recently. I don't ask for them, they just come to me. I don't know what happens. A complaint I've been getting a lot recently is apparently like I don't look like I'm having a good time when I'm getting head, which is crazy because it's always a good time, right? But this girl I was with the other night was like, Mike, can you smile? Can you make a noise or something like that? I'm like, smile? Smiling is pretty fucking weird, right? Like, ladies, imagine you're going down on a dude, you look up, this whole time this nigga's just like... oh, boy! So smiling be fucking weird, man. Like, I don't know. I just feel like girls don't understand, like, guys, we come all the time and we're never happy about it. Like, that's... Like, this is every dude's face when we jack off. It's just... Shout out to my family in the crowd covering her eyes right now. Saw your brother catch a cum shot. It's different for women though, obviously. When women have an orgasm, that shit, nigga, the first time I saw that, I was like, women look like you're going back in time, nigga. Like, that shit's insane looking. Just like, your voice gets all deep. Just yes, niggas. First time I saw that, I was like, nigga, am I going to jail? Like. Fellas, if you didn't understand that joke, she's been lying to you. Or smiling. I'm gonna stay single, I can already tell. Only thing I'm afraid of in dating though right now, man, is I'm afraid to date white women, which I know you can't tell from the way I'm dressed, but I am. I'm afraid because, well, the last white girl I dated, she said, Mike, I only fuck black guys, Mexican guys, and Muslim guys. I know. I was like, bitch, you are the government. They fuck us too, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on. I don't want to knock all interracial relationships though. I think they're a beautiful thing, obviously being from the Bay Area. I just feel like if you're in an interracial relationship and you like to do role play in bed, it gets racist pretty quickly. Like what I used to do, I dated this Chinese girl once, and I used to eat her ass and recite lines from Rush Hour 2. So I'm gonna look at search for this joke. So Serge, I had to ask like this, right? Come here, Serge. Nah, look at me, nigga, look at me. So I used to be down here, right? I used to be like, Lee! And she would look back and be like, Carter! If you haven't seen Rush Hour, that was Chris Tucker eating Jackie Chan's asshole. So I work with kids. We're gonna go back to that for a second. So I teach 7th grade math, but sometimes I teach Black history, I fuck around. Honestly, I don't even know 7th grade math, to be honest with you. I've been lying to these kids for like 2 years. It's kind of fucked up. Like, every now and again, a smart kid would be like, I think this is the answer. And I always walk over, I'm always like, hey, you gotta shut the fuck up. I need this job, nigga. You don't need the 7th grade. I was teaching the kids about Rosa Parks one week, right? I put up a picture of Rosa Parks on the projector, and this one kid stood up and was like, hey, Mr. Mike, Rosa Parks is a beautiful woman. And I was like, hell yeah, support our Black queens, love that, that's great. Then another kid stood up and was like, hey, Mr. Mike, Rosa Parks is kind of thick. I was like, no, don't like where this is going. There's one thing I've always wondered about Black history, though, in general, which is like, who was the first Black person to reclaim the word nigga? For real, we don't know. Like a long time ago, one Black person was like, hey, white people, this is our word now, and y'all can't say it ever again. Sometimes I like to think that it might have been Rosa Parks. Think about it. Think about her story for a second. Rosa Parks, a white dude walks up to Rosa and was like, hey, Rosa, get to the back of the bus. And all she said was no. But come on. We've all seen someone get kicked off the bus before. It had to be crazier than that, right? I feel like a white dude walked up to her and was like, hey, Rosa, get to the back of the bus. And she was like, nah, nigga, this my bus. Fuck you talk about, nigga. It's Rosa, nigga. Nigga, art. No, okay, maybe. Nah, rest in peace to Rosa Parks. It's gonna fuck me up. My grandma actually loves that joke. I'm keeping it real with you guys. That's her favorite joke of mine. She has dementia right now, which it used to fuck me up a lot because she doesn't remember who I am anymore. But now I just pretend like I'm just a different dude every time I visit her, right? This one time I pretended like I was the Grim Reaper, and after that I started dressing up like Morpheus from The Matrix. It's a lot more fun. I just pretend like I'm just a different dude trying to break her out of the retirement home. It's a lot of fun. I walked up to her, I was like, hey, Barbara, I got red Jell-O or blue Jell-O. Which one do you want to take? She chooses red Jell-O every time, right? This most recent time, man, she took the Jell-O, and I feel like something revolutionary ignited inside of her because we were watching the news when the United Healthcare CEO dude got shot, and I swear to God, she looks at me and says, you see that? That's how we should deal with all of our problems. I was like, what? And she was like, think about it. Everything you hate about society right now, if you hate it enough, you should go kill the boss of that. I was like, damn. She was like, do you like your iPhone? And I was like, I mean, kinda. I mean, every 2 years it glitches. And she was like, well, do you know where Mr. Apple lives? I was like, no. And she was like, apparently the Bay Bridge is going up in toll. Like in 5 years, the Bay Bridge is gonna be $12 to go across. My grandma told me, you know who owns the Bay Bridge is Caltrans. And the CEO of Caltrans is Tony Tavares, and he's 60 years old and he lives in San Mateo. I was like, don't you have dementia? And she was like, aren't you Morpheus? I was like, I'm not, Barbara, but you might be the chosen one. That's my time, y'all. Thank you so much.
Can't you feel. Dreams too big, I'm afraid to tell. This phone start projecting like we watching film. And my life way too bright for me to make a deal. Talk to my brother, tears run down my face. How long I gotta wait till they gon' see that I'm great? Cause I've been serving food for thought with no food up on my plate. Believing what I can't see, I believe that's what they call faith. I believe in higher purpose and no roads ain't straight. If I don't hesitate to leap, then what's really at stake? The fuck I look like letting someone
Thank
else
you all for
decide my
coming.
fate.
I
The fuck
appreciate
look like
y'all.
letting someone else decide my I can't be working for no nigga who will cut me if the budget ain't helping scope out his figures and leave me by myself to think I'ma feed my children, my wife, myself. Believe in the system or believe in myself. You dig?
They say forever things, better things take time.